So, as many of you may have heard, there's some exciting news in the world of RTS. Now that Microsoft has purchased Blizzard, there was an interview on Wired Magazine where they asked about StarCraft. The question was, this is definitely a question specifically for you, Phil. This is Phil Spencer, CEO of Microsoft Gaming. We've talked about real-time strategies in the genre with the Activision Blizzard purchase. There's a lot of discussion about Call of Duty, but are there plans for StarCraft, for example? And his response is, the first thing I would say is I'm not allowed to make any decisions about what happens at Blizzard or Activision or King. So this is all just kind of talking and thinking about what the opportunity is. But you're absolutely right. Not only StarCraft, but Warcraft. When you think about it, the heritage of RTS games that we're talking about here, specifically from Blizzard. And I don't have any concrete plans today because I can't really get in and work with the teams. But StarCraft was a seminal moment in gaming, right? From an esports perspective, from an RTS on console perspective, and from just an RTS storytelling perspective. And I'm excited to sit down with the teams at Activision and Blizzard and King to talk about that catalog and opportunities that we might have. So I will dodge the question other than to say it's not something I can actively work on right now, but it is. But the thought of being able to think about what could happen with those franchises is pretty exciting to me as someone who spent a lot of hours playing those games. First of all, I had no idea Phil Spencer played RTS at all. Very exciting stuff. In case you didn't know already, Microsoft did purchase Blizzard. It's not complete. They're still going to have to go through some regulation. I think specifically in Europe there are some issues. But look, this is really exciting. You know, I had worked closely with Blizzard for over a decade. The company's not in good shape right now. I literally know one guy at Blizzard now. I used to know like a little bit under 100 people at Blizzard. And at this point in time, before the Microsoft acquisition, and especially before this interview, I kind of thought we wouldn't expect anything from StarCraft for a while now, that this was just going to be something where we might have to wait for another gaming company to kind of take the mantle of RTS and move it forward. But instead, this is some really good news. For those of you who are wondering why would Microsoft bother to buy Blizzard and why would that change anything, Microsoft is interested in getting IP, or intellectual property. They want to have games under their umbrella to kind of push, whether that just be Xbox, but PC gaming and the Microsoft space as well forward. And with the old Blizzard, one of the things that I found from talking to the company and working closely with them was there was a small portion of the company that was very into StarCraft. A huge amount of it was really kind of in that World of Warcraft category of gamers. And so it just seemed like as time passed, RTS got pushed aside. Now, here's something else that's also exciting about this. You know, Age 4 just came out. It's a great game. I think it's true to the Age of Empires series. They didn't take it and make it into something else. That's already had a great competitive scene, and it looks like it's been very well supported by Microsoft. So it seems like they already have access to people who could possibly make a new RTS game, and I think they would probably do a very good job pushing it forward and keeping it true to basically what StarCraft is and not, or Warcraft or whatever that may be is, moving forward here. So I'm excited. I think one of the important things we got to remember as fans of RTS games is that, you know, if you give Blizzard feedback, they will listen. And I think one thing that's always been true in kind of the RTS scene is there's a little bit of pessimism. You know, I think people aren't very pushy with the company in general, but I think this is a great opportunity for people to start telling Blizzard how excited they would be if they could have a Warcraft 4 or a StarCraft 3. But one thing I also would like to say on this, and one thing I would really like to see before we even start talking about new RTS games, I wish that Blizzard would actually come in here, or maybe Microsoft would push Blizzard to fix Warcraft Reforged. As far as I know, this game still doesn't have a ladder yet. Am I right about that, chat? Because right now it seems like it's an unfinished game. But I think that would be a great signal to the entire RTS scene that if they could come in there and try to patch that up. But yeah, guys, I think it's time to get out there and encourage Blizzard to start exploring RTS options. I'm excited for Stormgate and other RTSs coming out, but it would be really cool to see Blizzard kind of go back to their roots and really explore that avenue. By the way, leave me a message in the comments. Tell me what you think. Do you want to see StarCraft 3? Do you want to see Warcraft 4? Do you think they're going to do it? If so, how soon? Guys, be sure to like the video and subscribe. That will bless the YouTube algorithm. Also, we're selling shirts at tastelessthreads.com. I hope you check that out, and I'll see you in our next video.